Okay, so basically this part of the drill is determining which one is the best jumper. So what's going to happen is that the athletes are going to stand in a standing position and they're going to try to jump to the furthest position they can jump to.
So we're going to do the run-up. We are going to measure the run-up. So when we're doing the run-up, usually the run-up is determined by the number of strides. So the average number of strides is between 13 to 20, but the normal one is 13 to 15. So another way to measure up your stride length is to do the pigeon steps. So putting your feet or your foot in front of the other foot, like so. So that will also determine the number of stride lengths that you take. In the acceleration.
Okay, so I'll be explaining the acceleration. We actually have 3 phases of the run-up. We have the acceleration phase, the alignment phase, and the attack phase. Basically, with the acceleration phase, it's more or less the same with like 100 meter, 200 meter, and like 400 meter sprint. So, and also the alignment phase is actually where you transition from into the main phase or main running pace. She will be demonstrating so the acceleration phase, you basically have to stand on the line, and then the way you start your thing, so yeah, you see, and then with the acceleration phase, then you're going to run, you see, and then as you accelerate, then you change, and the alignment phase and all these things.
And be straight.
Today I'll be teaching and demonstrate how to determine the takeoff leg. It's quite simple but very important, as it's able to refine and develop a jump to its maximum potential. It also assists in injury prevention as there's less strain on your non-dominant leg. It emphasizes and optimizes your whole performance. It also ensures consistency, and it helps with assist in tailoring your training and your jump strategy to your specific strengths and weaknesses. You will start off by slightly just raising your leg and then kind of falling forward. The leg you land on will be known as your takeoff leg. Takeoff drills are used to improve the heel-to-toe action that is needed for jumping from the takeoff board into the pit. The exercises presents itself as different skipping exercises, including the commonly known Heidi skips or the horse skips. It is important to incorporate the takeoff drills for beginners to help them increase their vertical velocity when they jump into the pit.
Jump, the glide technique, also known as the flow technique, is a fundamental approach used by athletes to maximize the distance they cover during their jump. Unlike other techniques, such as the hitch kick or the hang, the glide technique focuses on achieving a smooth and efficient horizontal movement across the runway. Athletes using the glide technique start with a running approach, generating speed momentum. As they approach the takeoff board, they execute a controlled jump, extended one leg forward while keeping the other leg back, creating a gliding motion through the air. The key is to a successful glide jump lies in the athlete's ability to maintain balance, proper body position, and precise timing. Mastering their technique allows athletes to cover more ground, enabling them to achieving greater distance.
Hitch kick technique is used in long jump to help the jumper maintain balance in the air. The technique involves a running motion where the jumper bends her legs on her knees as her legs move forward and strengthens her legs as they move backwards.
the hang method, these techniques involve stretching the body and making it as long as possible after being airborne. Both arms and legs are extended to reach the maximum distance possible, and the position is maintained until the jumper reaches the highest elevation. On the takeoff, the athlete drops the free leg to the vertical, which is then joined by the takeoff leg. The arms go overhead to slow down the rotation about the athlete's center of gravity. The legs are then lifted upwards and forward whilst lower the trunk.
For the landing drills, first start with a controlled approach and run towards the takeoff board, maintaining your speed and focus. As you reach the takeoff point, ensure your takeoff leg extends fully and your arms swing upwards for balance and momentum. While in the air, maintain a straight horizontal position with your body to maximize your jump distance. As you descend towards the landing pit, concentrate on bringing your legs up towards your chest to perform the landing. Remember to keep your eyes on the landing area to ensure proper alignment. Upon landing, aim to hit the sand pit with your feet one after the other, ensuring your feet are relaxed to absorb the impact. Extend your arms forward to maintain balance and prevent falling, and then move sideways out of the pit for the next jump.
The name of the game is Zone Long Jump Relay. The aim for this game is to develop jumping and adequate distance. We only need two equipment, cones, long jump, sand pit. The instructions are very simple. It's mark a 5 feet long jump run. Mark the pits in even zones, can go from 1 to 6. The players line up at the start of the line, run up, and they progressively jump from the easiest zone 1 and to difficult 6.